Hi everyone, Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's fall here in Indianapolis, and we thought we'd get out and do another video. I apologize, we haven't done as many videos lately. We got really busy with the COVID thing, and we've been selling RVs faster than we've ever sold them before, and that's why we have all this empty space on the lot right now. We're actually a little low on a lot of RVs, but we're still fine on Class A gas and diesel motorhomes. One of the things I constantly get requests for are nice used Newmar. Somebody wants that used Mountain Aire without that $600,000, $700,000 price tag attached to it. How about $209,995 for the price tag and a 2011 Mountain Aire 4344 with only 45,000 miles on it. It is in tip-top shape. It's been stored indoors. The paint looks amazing. The tires were put on in 2017. This coach has all the bugs worked out of it, and it is ready to go. So if you're looking for a nice used diesel, we do take trade-ins of course as well, but if you're looking for a nice used diesel, this is it. Let's go take a look. Okay, so here we are. Let's go over a few specs here that people are always interested in. We are on a Freightliner chassis. This is 425 horsepower coach and over 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. So this will get you up and down the mountains. This coach will tow 15,000 pounds behind it, and the net carrying capacity is about 10,000 pounds. So you can put basically whatever you want in here and tow whatever you want behind it. Use it on weekends to pull up tree stumps if you want to. I mean, it is that powerful. As I said, 45,000 miles on this coach. You walk inside, you would think this thing was a year old. I mean, you can't even really tell it's used by looking at it. The cabinetry looks great. The furniture looks great. The toss pillows are a little flat, I guess. They're not quite as fluffy as they were when they came up. But I mean, those are the type of nitpicky things you would have to try to find on this coach to throw stones at it. So, and don't throw stones at it, for God's sake. Man, the paint looks awesome. So let's go over some of the features and everything here. This does have comfort drive on it. Same comfort drive Newmar uses today on their coaches. This has it. Has a little knob to dial that in right over here. Over here to the driver's left, you're going to see your Allison 6-speed transmission control, and that does have self-diagnostics and everything built into it. Of course, you have a fully automatic hydraulic leveling system. Got your cup holder, power and heated mirrors are over here. Your tag dump, your button to dump the air on the tag is right over here. All your shades are power throughout this coach, so that's a beautiful feature. Those are located in different spots throughout the coach for your power shades, and you do have a power window over here. We shut the blinds real quick just because it's very easy to get too much light for the camera to handle in here, so we did shut the shades up here, but there is a power driver's window, makes it easy to pay tolls, that type of thing. Adjustable pedals, adjustable seat, everything's power, adjustable arm height, so you can get very, very comfortable as the driver of this coach. Of course, we do have backup and side cameras built into this coach also. And I always like the way they did your gauges here. You have your 2 air gauges and your oil pressure gauge kind of at a neat little angle back to the driver. I always like this cockpit design that we have. And then pull out drawer here, another one here. And then we do have a power step cover. It's not out at the moment, but that is a power step cover. The passenger seat spins around. Well, both seats spin around. The passenger seat actually spins around and does recline, have the incliner and everything in it. So it definitely becomes part of the living room conversation in this coach. We have the darker wood. I believe they called this Bermuda glazed maple back in the day, if memory serves. But that is a beautiful dark wood, and like I said, the cabinets are just in amazing shape here. We have 2 sofas up front. Okay, this one is going to be a jackknife sofa, and then across from it you're going to have a hide-a-bed. And the reason they do that, if you put 2 hide-a-beds in, you can't possibly get them both open at the same time. Okay, so with the hide-a-bed on this side, the jackknife on there, they can actually both be made into beds at the same time. Then you have the Euro booth, which is, in my opinion, the most comfortable seating we have in booths today, and that does not make a bed, but there is storage underneath. So that's a nice feature. And then this one actually had the rolling island here, the 4344. I'll show you. You had the island. A lot of times, people love these big fifth wheels because of the island kitchens in them, and you can't really do that in a motorhome because we obviously need to be able, when the slides are in, to get to the bathroom and the refrigerator, that type of thing. Well, Newmar came up with a pretty slick way of doing that. This is on wheels, so you can take it out, set it up when you're wanting to use the island, and then when you get ready to go down the road, or you're not using it, it parks right back in there. The wheels lock. You have good storage in here as well. So nice little setup there. This was the 4344 was a very popular floor plan. Quite frankly, the 4369 killed it, but this was the predecessor to that, and it's a very sharp floor plan. So let's get into some of the storage in this coach. So let's open up here. Again, just like Newmar does today, the cabinets are lined. Okay, they have the metal struts that hold the door up. This is all one big space in here, so if you have longer items that you can kind of angle through the door, it gives you just that much more storage space. This is the GE Profile convection oven. So this is a residential unit. It'll do both convection cooking and microwave as well. And then storage here with an adjustable shelf, both lined. Okay. Beautiful storage here. Here's all the Newmar books. You see how organized everything is. And again, lined cabinets back here as well. More storage over here. Now down below, we actually have a dishwasher here. But that's what's beeping at us, Tony. So we have a dishwasher here. This is the drawer style dishwasher. Obviously, a lot of people like that feature. Be able to just put your dishes in there, hit a button, and just like home. So there we go. Down below, we have a drawer. And then two more drawers here. This is an all-electric coach. So this has hydronic heating. This has the Oasis system. And we lift this up. There's our 2-burner electric cooktop. Undermounted. Okay. Oh, I think I said 209,995. I lied. It's 209,456. Don't forget to ask for me when you call in if you like these videos. It's always frustrating when somebody else gets a sale off the work that Tony and I did. So this is very well lit. I love the backsplash. They didn't put any ugly outlets back there. I know outlets are very functional, obviously. There are outlets back here. They're mounted up on the underneath side. There's one here, there's one here. So plenty of outlets back there, but you do have the beautiful backsplash that Newmar does in-house. All right, so I think we have those drawers open, okay? And then we have this down below the sink. We have more storage here. You can tell somebody loved this coach. It's just in remarkable, remarkable shape, and they used it. I mean, 45,000 miles. It's certainly not high mileage, but it's also not like when you see one with 4,000 miles on it or something, where it's done nothing but set. Okay, so we have two TVs in this coach. Kind of depends on how you're wanting to do things. You have an angled TV here that you can see from the sofa, from the captain's chairs when they're spun around. Even the front side of the booth there would be very good viewing angles for the television here. If you wanted to have more people over and people were maybe sitting here in front of this TV, you could always turn on the front TV, the overhead up there. I'm going to open all these cabinets. This is a huge bank of cabinets all the way down. Look at that. Lots and lots of storage in 43 footers. Okay. Somebody has upgraded these to LED lights, I think most of them. Yeah, they're not getting hot, so they're barely warm. And the old halogens that this would have come with originally, they would have been screaming hot by now. So that's nice. Easier to keep the coach cool when you're not heating it up with every light bulb you turn on. Storage under the booth, as I mentioned, and that'll be on both sides. Okay. And then this table does pull out and you can put a leaf in it. We'll probably find the leaf in here somewhere. Residential refrigerator. This is a Whirlpool. Okay, huge. I mean, we did not clean this coach. This is how they turned it into us. It is clean. It's clean on the inside. It's clean on the outside. Somebody loved it. All right, nice sized pantry. Again, this should remind you, if you've watched any of the other videos, this should remind you of the 4369. It's the same basic layout. Certainly the bathrooms are a little different, but you have a full wall slide on the driver's side and then two other slides on the passenger or door side of the coach. little things. When you open this is not your typical hollow core door that you see in motorhomes. This door weighs like 40 pounds. I can tell you by swinging it. It's a solid piece. That's what you would expect from a mountain air. Now this is our half bath. Okay. We walk in here. This is going to be your circuit breakers and fuses. They're easy to get to, and they're also not sticking out, being ugly like a lot of times you'll just see a panel on the wall somewhere. I've always thought that was a very ugly way of doing things. Storage here, and we have storage below as well. There's actually a good amount of room in here for a half bath. You know, you're not going to do jumping jacks or anything in here, but there's plenty of room to accomplish everything you need to accomplish in there. Because it is a full wall slide, this coach is really wide and open through here. We'll come back to a bedroom with a king-size bed in it. Okay, get a good shot of that headboard, Tony. That was very popular in mountain air for years. Not headboard, the ceiling treatment there, I guess you would call it. Just really kind of a detailed look that a lot of people really appreciated. In the bedroom, we have more upper storage. This does have a sleep number bed. I see the remote for that, so that reminds me of that. Another Sony Bravia TV back here. This coach has 2 DVD players in it. Okay, as we go here, check out that storage, and then 3 drawers down below, just like this one. Okay. Under the bed, you do have storage. Oh, we've got some indirect lighting down there too. Check that out. The windows on either side of the bed do open up. Underneath, you've got great storage there. And then, see if I can show you at least some of the storage here. There are outlets on both sides of the bed. Okay, and then you can see, kind of open these one at a time. But you do have good storage, and that repeats itself obviously as we go across. Once again, when you see these pocket doors, here, back up a little, Tony. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, these are solid. Okay. I mean, these things are heavy when you move them. You're not moving some flimsy typical RV door. Come back into the rear bathroom. You're going to see you have the corner shower back here. This is all one piece, so very little chance of any water penetration getting anywhere that it shouldn't be in the one-piece shower. In the corner, we have stackable washer and dryer. Okay. And then really nice space back here in the closet. This is all cedar lined. Carpeted down below, cedar lined. Good shelves over here. You have a safe over here. Very roomy bathroom back here. Good sink counter space here. I know a lot of times people like to have their lotions and potions and rechargeable razors and all that set out, and you've got good counter space to do that. But also, if you want to tuck everything away, that's a really deep little medicine cabinet. All right. Is that guy open too? I think that's just for access. We're not going to pull on that. All right. So that's a little bit about the inside of our 4344 Mountain Air. Let's close up the slides and see how much space we have left. Okay, so the other nice part about the sofa layout is it does give you a tremendous walkway. I mean, you don't have to turn sideways. I feel like I'm walking the runway. You just walk back through here. Even by the booth there, it's not tight. Okay. Into the bathroom. It's a little snug here. Now again, I'm not a small guy, and I'm going through there. It's a little snug there. If somebody was really big, that should be a consideration on this coach. You know, there's no way to sugarcoat this. If you're 350 pounds, you might have trouble getting in that bathroom. So it is a consideration when you have this. But the aisleway is nice and wide. You can certainly get into the refrigerator with these, get back to the bedroom, lay on the bed, all that good stuff. So that'd be my one consideration of this with the slides in, is that the bathroom door can be a little bit tight. Somebody could probably retrofit the other style of Newmar door on there. I bet Newmar could retrofit the other style of bathroom door there that articulates in the middle, and that would open that up a little bit more. But certainly a consideration. All right, let's get the compartments opened up and see what this coach has to offer on the outside. Okay, so we have the exploded view of the Mountain Air. Everything's opened up, and we're going to take a look at this from one end to the other. When we get around to the other side, it's a very sunny day here today. When we get around to the driver's side of the coach, you're going to really appreciate this paint job. It is gorgeous. So we'll start up front. We do have an Onan 10K diesel generator. It is running now. It's that quiet. Air horns mounted up there. We'll get a better view of that from the other side, but it is obviously on a pull-out tray as well. Have the nice chrome Velvac mirrors. They look great, and you can see what's going on around you, and the side cameras are built into that mirror. Just like today's coaches, they have the Trimark keyless entry on this coach, and it does have power baggage door locks, which is huge. Anybody that's gone around with the key every time they get someplace different to unlock each and every one of those doors, and those keys usually don't work that well. It's so much nicer to just hit a button, unlock all the doors, you're good to go. Like I said, these tires are in great shape. They're 2017, they were changed out, and they are Continentals, so they're a name brand tire. It's ready to go. Fuel fill is on either side of this coach. This coach does have the chrome package on it, so you see all kinds of nice little it's not really stainless, or not really chrome, it's stainless, but all the way down. We'll get a good shot of it with everything closed up. That just adds a nice touch to it. You have power window awnings in this coach as well. Those are Girard power window awnings, and you do have Girard main awning also. Wind is okay today. I can probably get a shot of those here in a few minutes. This does have the pull-out freezer or refrigerator. You can set it to do either one, and this runs off 12 volt or 110 either way. Good storage in there for the steaks or the beer, your call. Just like today, Newmar slides are flush mount, so they fit nice, no air leaks, no water leaks, that type of thing. Have a huge pass-through down through there where you can put big items like golf bags, fishing poles, anything like that. And then you have a pull-out tray here that goes out either side of the coach. Obviously, we have a nice Sony television here as well. This does pull out and swivel, and that's a good-sized TV. Another pull-out tray here. This one's the half tray. It doesn't go all the way through. Now, this coach, when you see stuff like this, filters and things like that, kind of again tells you a little story about the person who owned it and the type of maintenance they did want to do. We have this coach here currently on consignment. If somebody buys a coach from Mount Comfort RV, or really even if they didn't, if it's something we want, we will help them when they are done RVing. Get rid of the coach and sell it for them. So that's just another service we offer here, and that's what's going on here. These folks were done RVing. A lot of times people get up there in years to where they can't or aren't going to do it any longer, and they don't know how to sell this themselves and have financing available to customers and that type of thing. So they ask us if we'll do it, and sure, coach like this, we'll always take that. Kind of get a better look at the stainless package there. This is a lot of times you'll see a pegboard in here. On this particular one, it's just a little bit of well-carpeted storage. So I was looking for the pegboard, actually, it fooled me. Tag axle coach. We have our fill for our DEF right back here. And then our Freightliner chassis disconnect is right here, and our chassis batteries are right here. As we come around to the back, this is a side radiator coach, which is what a lot of people prefer because it gives you access back here. If you needed to change a belt, if you wanted to change your own filters, you certainly have a lot more access back here than you would have if the radiator was right here. As we talked about, 15,000 pounds towing capacity. And step back a little, Tony, we'll get a little shot. The rear cap of this is just beautiful, with the mirrored louvers there going across the back, and I think it just looks sharp. All right, as we move around to this side, as I promised, side radiator. We have storage for a sewer hose right here. Okay. Our wet bay is here. Just like today's coaches, everything is very well labeled. You have a whole house water filtration system. Hot and cold water out here, easy winterization. This is a heated compartment, so if you are in cold weather, you're not gonna have anything freeze back here. This coach, I can see it also has a SantaCon system on it as well. A SantaCon system allows you to dump over a longer distance. Now, most times in a campground situation, back here, this is kind of the business end of the coach, is your driver's side at the rear is where you'll find your water hookup in the campground, and you'll have your sewer dump it there, which is usually just a piece of PVC sticking up out of the ground, and you'll have your hookup for electric and all that back here. Well, sometimes you're in a situation where it's not that easy to dump with just a regular sewer hose, where you hook on here and you put it right in the ground and gravity does it. Sometimes people have situations, maybe in their pole barn or wherever they store their coach, where they could dump their tanks, but they can't get the coach over to where they need to dump the tanks, so they need to go 20, 30, 40 feet. Well, that's what a SantaCon system can do for you. You can take this, okay, stretch it all out, and it grinds it and motivates it right on down through there. So it's like a poo pump. Sorry. But that's what it is, folks. So it'll allow you to go farther distances. You can even hook up a garden hose to the end of that and go even farther to dump. I want to say the number in my head is like you can go up to like 200 feet. I think I read that on SantaCon's website, but don't hold me to that. I know you can hook up a hose and go even farther with it. Don't use your freshwater hose. It's a good tip. Okay. We do have a power cord reel here as well, and that I believe is a 50-foot shore power cord. I know it's a 50 amp shore power cord, but I think it's also 50 feet. And so that pulls out and then it can be power back in. You'll love that, especially on a cold day. If you've ever tried to wrestle one of those cords, it's no fun. As promised, we have the Oasis system. This is your hydronic heating for the coach. If you're not familiar with hydronic heating, that is like another name. You'll see this under is Aqua Hot. But that's what heats our water. It's unlimited hot water. It's our primary heating system for the coach, although this coach does have heat pumps on the roof that you can heat with if it's above 40 degrees. And this coach also has a heated floor. I forgot to mention that. Heated floor is a big one. So there's lots of ways to heat this coach, but the big one there is unlimited hot water. If you're hooked up at a campsite and you're hooked up to city water and you've got your gray hooked up, if you want to take a 40-minute shower, you'll have hot water the whole time. That system runs off of diesel fuel pulling from the main fuel tank or off of electric, either one. So good system. That's next bay up. We have our pull-out tray. I told you it goes out either side. Then we have that long pass-through storage. And then up here we have our bank of batteries. There's 8 batteries. It looks like somebody has changed those out. Those are AGM batteries, absorbed glass mat. Basically a maintenance-free battery. And they are on a nice pull-out tray, so that's a nice upgrade there that somebody's done. Okay. As I mentioned, fill the fuel from either side, and then up front we have our Freightliner fuses and everything are in this box, and our release for our front generator slide out is on it. All right, I'm going to close this coach up so you can really get a good view of this paint job, and we'll see about opening that awning as well. There we go. These are the Girard awnings. The nice part about these is you can do 2 awnings on the side of the coach, and really the whole side of your coach becomes your patio. These do have automatic retract on them. It's a little windy, so they may go back in. But you've got like 40 feet of awning space here. So this is where you spend your time when you're out in the campground, is right out here. These are where your chairs are set up. This is where your family and friends hang out, and you're going to have it under nice shade. It is a little breezy for the awning, so I'm only going to leave them out for a second. All right, let's get those back in, but I'm glad you got a chance to see them. Okay, we don't really need me in this shot. This is all about this beautiful paint on this coach. Isn't that awesome? Truly an awesome looking coach from one end to the other. The sun is shining on this side, so this is the side we wanted to favor. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to ask for me if you have interest in any RVs, but particularly this one. And I would love to help you. Just call us at the number here, and we will be glad to help you out. You can also email me if that's easier, and let me know what questions you have. Any questions about RVing in general, different RVs, that type of thing, I'm definitely here to help you, and I hope to see you down the road. Like and subscribe to our videos. Thanks for watching.